Hello students, so in this video let's start polity objective type questions. So the first question is, the provisions, the state shall take steps to separate the judiciary from the executive in public services of the state is incorporated in which part of the Constitution of India? Okay, so the options are part 4, option B is part 5, option C is part 6, option D is part 7. So part 4 deals with the directive principles of state policy, part 5 deals with the union government, that is from article 52 to 151, part 6 is the state government, that is from article 152 to 237, and part 7 is not present, it is deleted. Okay, part 4 consists of directive principles of state policy. So under this, in article 50, this definition is given. Okay, there should be a separate, the judiciary should be separated from the executive in the public services of the state. So part 4 is the correct answer. Option A is correct. Next is, which of the following statements are correct? First statement is, speaker may permit any members to address the house in his or her mother tongue if he or she cannot adequately express in Hindi or English. Second statement is, business of the parliamentary committees is transacted either in Hindi or in English. The third statement is, the minutes of the parliamentary committees are prepared invariably in Hindi or English. So they asked to choose the correct answer. So the options are given over here. So coming to these statements, first statement is correct because the speaker, with the permission of the speaker, if you become a minister and you don't know Hindi or English, then as specified in the 22 official languages, from any of that 22 official languages, you can speak in the parliament with the permission of the speaker. Okay, so option 1 is the correct answer. Next one is, business of parliamentary committees is transacted either in Hindi or English. So second statement is also correct, and the minutes of the parliamentary committees are prepared invariably in Hindi or English. So all these statements are correct. So 1, 2, 3 are correct. So option A is the correct answer. Coming to the third question, which of the following is the correct meaning of the term state as defined in the Article 12 of the Constitution of India? Option A, it refers only to the government of India. Option B, it refers only to the government of India and the Parliament of India. Option C, it refers only to the government of India, Parliament of India, and governments and legislatures of each state. Option D, it refers to the government of India, Parliament of India, governments and legislatures of each state and all local or other authorities within the territory of India. So option D is the correct. Okay, so under Article 12, the state is included with all these things. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, which one of the following is the largest state in terms of seats in Rajya Sabha? So they gave Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan and Karnataka. So here the Rajya Sabha seats in Andhra Pradesh is 11, for Bihar it is 16, for Rajasthan it is 10, for Karnataka it is 12. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh has the largest number of seats in Rajya Sabha, it is 31. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh is not mentioned over here, but the highest is Bihar when coming to all these things. Andhra Pradesh has 11, Bihar 16, Rajasthan 10 and Karnataka 12. So Bihar has 16 Rajya Sabha seats. So out of all these states, Bihar has the largest seats in Rajya Sabha. The next question is, under which article of the Constitution of India has provision been made for reservation of seats for women in panchayats? So the options are Article 243B, 243C, 243D, 243E. So here under Article 243D clause 3, as per this article, the women reservation should not be less than 1/3 of the total seats. Okay, so the reservation of seats for women in panchayats is mentioned under the article 243 clause D. In exact terms, it is 243D clause 3. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. The next question is, which one of the following is not a political method of the moderates in the national movement? Option A, overthrow of alien rule. Option B, constitutional agitation. Option C, slow, orderly political progress. Option D, mobilization of public opinion. So here, overthrowing of alien rule is not the political method that is used by the moderates. Okay, they only thought to reform constitution, to bring slow political progress, and to mobilize the public opinion. Okay, so option A is not included, so it is the correct answer. Option A is the answer. Next question is, which one of the following is not correct statement with reference to the Constitution of India? Option A, the Constitution 85th Amendment Act has inserted the right to education under Article 21A. Next is Article 22 talks about preventive detention. Next, option C is right to constitutional remedies is part 3 of the Constitution. Option D is writ jurisdiction of High Courts is wider than that of the Supreme Court. So all these statements are correct, but coming to this, the first statement, the 21A article is inserted under is inserted under 86th Constitutional Amendment Act, not 85th. So the 85th Constitutional Amendment Act has made amendments in Article 16 Clause 4A. It has expanded the reservation for SC, STs in terms of promotion with consequential seniority. Okay, so this 85th Constitutional Amendment Act deals with the promotion of SC, ST candidates. Okay, so it is under 16 Clause 4. So this is nowhere related to Article 21A. It is Article 21A is inserted under 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2002. So first statement is not correct. Option A is the correct answer. So Article 22 talks about the preventive detention, and Part 3 deals with the fundamental rights. So the right to constitutional remedies is under Article 32. So option C is also correct. Next is the writ jurisdiction of Supreme Court is wider than that of the High Court. So all these three statements are correct. The next question is, which one of the following statements about the Cripps mission is not correct? So first statement is, it was sent to India by the British government in March 1942. Option B, it proposed that the Constitution of India was to be framed by an elected constituent assembly of the Indian people. Next is, any province which was not prepared to accept the constitution would be free to retain its constitutional provisions existing at that time. Option D, the British government could enter into a separate constitutional arrangement with any of the acceding provinces. So here the sentence B is correct. B is wrong, because the Cripps mission proposed that the Constituent Assembly would be formed to frame a new constitution of the country. Okay, so here they gave reverse. So option B is wrong, but rest of all these three are correct. Okay, so answer is option B. Next one is, which of the following statements regarding constitutional amendments is correct? Okay, so first statement is, the procedure for the amendment to the constitution is provided under Article 368. Second statement is, the bill to amend the constitution can be introduced in either house of the parliament. The third statement is, the special procedure in Article 368 vests constituent powers upon the ordinary legislation. So here Article 368 provides all these three statements. Here this article provides two types of amendments. Okay, one is by special majority of the parliament, and the second one is by special majority of the parliament with the ratification of half of the total states. Okay, so all these three statements are correct. Option B is the correct answer. The next question is, which one of the following is not a circumstance for proclamation of emergency by the President of India under Article 352 of the Constitution of India? So here option A war, option B external aggression, option C internal disturbance, option D armed rebellion are given. So here, as per 44th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1978, the national emergency can only be declared on the grounds of external aggression and on the grounds of armed rebellion or internal emergency. Okay, so the term internal disturbance is not at all mentioned. Okay, so option C is wrong. Here external aggression is also called as war. Okay, so war, external aggression, armed rebellion are included under Article 352 but not internal disturbance. Okay, so option C is the answer. Okay, it is not a circumstance for internal disturbance, not a circumstance for proclamation of emergency by the president. Okay, the next question is, which of the following statements regarding the electoral rolls is or are correct? So first statement is, there is one general electoral roll for every territorial constituency. Second statement is, no person is ineligible for inclusion in the electoral rolls on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth or any of them. Next is option 3. A citizen of India not less than 18 years of age can cast his or her vote unless disqualified under the law of an appropriate legislature. So here all these statements are correct. So 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. So here the electoral roll means nothing but the list of voters. Okay, the next question is, following the Constitution 101 Amendment Act of 2016, the Parliament of India enacted quite a few GST acts in the year 2017. So which one of the following does not fall in this category? Option A, the Central Goods and Service Tax Act. Option B, Integrated Goods and Services Tax Act. Option C, Goods and Services Tax Compensation to States Act. Next is option D, State Goods and Services Tax Act. So here, under the GST Act in the year 2017, there is no compensation to the states. Okay, so the Goods and Services Tax for Compensation to the States Act is not at all provided. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. So it doesn't fall under the category. Next question is, which one of the following is not correct in respect to the Directorate of Enforcement? So option A, it is a specialized financial investigation agency under the Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance. Option B, it enforces the Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999. Option C, it enforces the Prevention of Money Laundering Act of 2002. Option D, it enforces the Prohibition of Benami Property Transaction Act of 1988. So here the Enforcement Directorate does all these three mentioned things but not the Benami Transaction Act. Okay, so option D is the answer. Next question is, which one of the following is not correct? Option A, taxes on agriculture list is a subject under the state list. Option B, price control is a subject under the concurrent list. Option C, insurance does not come under the union list. Option D, forest is a subject under the concurrent list. So here there are two mistakes. Okay, so the price control comes under the union list. Okay, the option B is not correct, and here insurance comes under the union list. Okay, the statement is wrong here. So B and C are not correct. Okay, the options both B and C are not correct. The next question is, which one of the following statements is not correct about the nature of India's federal system? So first statement is, there is no equality of representation of states in the Council of States. Option B, Sikkim was not initially included in the Union as a full-fledged state. Option C, special provisions have been laid down in the Constitution of India for Andhra Pradesh under Article 371D. And option D, the Constitution of India enables the federal government to acquire the strength of the unitary during emergencies. So here option D is the answer. So here first is, for the representation of states there is no equality. Okay, so Sikkim was initially not a full-fledged state, but later on it became full-fledged state in the year 1975 under Article 371 Clause F. Okay, and special provisions have been laid down for Andhra Pradesh under the Article 371D. Okay, so here option D is the wrong answer. Okay, the Constitution of India enables federal government to acquire the strength of the union. It is not unitary system, it is the state one. So okay, during the emergency situations, the entire India will come under the union government control. Okay, so option D is not correct. So this is about the basic polity questions. Thank you for watching.